It doesn't think that I can climb this tower. I think I can. It's only like twice my size. But, you know. Anyway, today's tutorial is about the tower. A couple things to understand about it is, one, to unlock it and to do a bunch of quests revolving around it. There is a place here called Shadow Island. If you go there and do a bunch of quests, one of their final quests is to climb the tower in any of the towns. So there's this tower here. The icon is, how does it kind of look? It's kind of the thing with wings. I mean, a lot of them have wings. Why do they all have wings? I don't know. So you just find it in your town, you go to it. Now, the thing about the tower, something to understand here is if you want to min-max, and at this point of the recording of this video, you probably are already far enough that you probably don't care about min-maxing, or you already have. But when you do the tower, it is a one-time clear experience. So, but it's per character. The first character, so usually your main that you do it on, will give you like engraving books and skill points, all kinds of stuff like that. But the second, third, fourth, fifth, etc. characters, so this is my my alt. When you do it, the rewards are going to be honing materials. It is a catch-up mechanic so that your character can catch up to your main by getting these extra resources by doing this. So again, it's per character, but the first character you do it on gives you different rewards. So the min-max way, people will level their alt to item level 420, which allows, you can see the level requirements here. If you go all the way up to 420 here, that's floor 20. So you got to be able, you can clear all the way up to there, and those rewards, the amount that you gain here, that you can see all these different bags of stuff, will be more than what it cost to get that alt to 420. So basically you get the alt to 420, you do the floors, get your engraving books or whatever, and then you go on your main and do it again to get the honing materials to boost your main way past your alt. That's kind of the min-maxi. But otherwise, just do it on your main, and then on your alt, you can catch up mechanic with it. So this is a one-time clear per character. You have to get all the way to the top to get all the best rewards. It completes that quest that's on Shadow Island. And you also get some roster achievements and stuff like that. So you have your recommended skill level. As you climb, it'll go, and as soon as you hit, so like when I hit 380, it'll say you're not 400, you're not allowed to keep going. It won't let you go past the point that you're leveled at. So you have to complete the tower, you have to get to item level 540. There's a second tower in tier 2 that starts at 802 though, and you can see here I haven't completed that on my main, so the first time rewards are showing, which is not catch-up materials, right? So this is what it would kind of look like in the tier 1 if it was on your main character first time. So the way the tower works, it is very similar to like Chaos Dungeons. So you can enter here, you enter solo, it is a solo content. And while that's loading, we'll take a drink, gotta hydrate. Okay, so this thing here is just the starting lobby. You go up and it will allow you to start at whichever floor. In this character's case, I have already cleared all the way up to floor 9. You can see the check mark saying you have obtained this. So I'm going to start at floor 10. So you're silenced before you get in there. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but probably so that you can't like boost up your stats or something. So as soon as you walk in here, it's going to be either defeat the enemies, defeat the boss, and there will be, sometimes there's some mechanics. Some of them, it'll also just say survive, where there'll be like enemies that run at you and they explode. And you have a time limit in the top left to complete the task. So in this case, I need to kill this guy within 5 minutes. Now, my character's pretty high. You can't use regular potions in this one. You have to use percent HP potions, so I am very much at risk right now. Now these containment things, if I accidentally break one, it spawns a mini-boss, and that just makes it much, much worse. That's why they're all over the arena. So that's kind of the gimmick that's on this one. So if I use this ability, I'm probably going to break that, but I'm also going to one-shot the boss, so I wasn't worried about it. So you can see that thing popped out and then it instantly died. So I now gained those 30 Harmony Leap Stones. You can go up and keep going. After you beat a floor, it fully refills your health. In my case, a Mayhem, so 25%. This one's just eliminate all enemies. So you just keep climbing until you can't climb anymore, either based on gear score or you just can't do it skill-wise. You want to come back, take a break, think about it, because some of them will get some interesting mechanics. A lot of them are just slaughter the enemies like this one. And you just get really good rewards, both for your main and then with the second character you're going to catch up materials. So you see, it's quite a few enemies, generally. Not really optimized on this one here. And when you reach the end of whatever you're able to do, it'll basically say, hey, you can't go any further. Would you like to leave? I don't know why you would ever say, no, you don't want to leave. Maybe you just want to live in here. I don't know. That's up to you. Why are you not all dead yet? Yeah, you want to utilize every ability that you have. The only thing, like, you can't use regular healing potions, just like Guardian Raids, Epistle Raids. So it's kind of like a challenge mode. You can use the percent HPs, the grenades, the buff items. But honestly, I recommend not really using those until maybe the higher floors if you really need them. But the other way to get out, so either you reach the top of what you're able to, or you can just click stop. You'll say, hey, you'll still receive the rewards that you've won so far. Do you want to leave? Yes. So you can either go back in at a different floor, you can leave, but it gives you a synopsis here of this is the stuff that you got. So I gained those 2 items. And it also tells you the foes defeated, your time elapsed, and if you died at all during this session. So when I leave here, it is again a one-time thing. So just have fun with it your first time through. On each character, and then it's done. You wait until you hit tier 2, then you can do the Fate Spire. I'm not sure if there's one at tier 3. There's nothing there, so I'm assuming not, but it's basically a catch-up mechanic to try to help out. So that is the tower in a nutshell. You will get a bunch of quests and stuff done for Shadow Island over here, where you can actually see the real tower. Very cinematic experience walking in there. It looks really cool, so highly recommend go there first. Unlock all this stuff, get all the quests done as far as you can, then you can go into the tower and do your content. You can either go in periodically as you level up, or you can just wait until you're, 5 whatever. I recommend doing them in sections. I usually do, like, I'll get like 20 to 40 levels, and I'll just do 2 segments. Alright, as always, cheers.